Alright guys, I hope you're ready for this one. This is your cure for pretty much everything sciatica. Alright? Sciatica is a condition where we both have tightness, extreme tightness, and extreme pain. Okay, it's where that sciatic nerve gets trapped by that piriformis. 99% of the time I find out that in my patients' cases, it is not sciatica. It is in fact a tight glute minimus. It's a clam-shaped muscle that once again attaches to this greater trochanter and then onto the side of the hip. And what it does is it stabilizes our pelvis when we shift weight from side to side. When this guy gets tight and gets irritated and develops trigger points, what happens is it's going to send pain on down the leg, a little bit behind the leg, it'll cross over the knee and actually go all the way down to the outside of the foot. So people come in, they're crying sciatica, but the one thing that they still have is a little bit of flexibility. Their flexibility isn't bad, or their range of motion of their hip isn't bad. All right, so that tells me that piriformis is open. So what gives? Where are we looking at? We got to look at the glute minimus. All right, so to open this guy up, we're going to lay directly on our side at our waistline. Okay, just a little bit below the top bony part of that hip. All right, and believe me, you'll feel it, especially if you're dealing with some sciatica problems. So we want to get right into that hip, lay down, and then we're just going to kind of relax. All right, you touch it, you hit it, it is going to scream some pretty decent pain and tenderness. And if you let it sit for a long enough period of time, you're going to start to feel that pain go on down the leg to where you were having pain before. One of the biggest things that we'll notice too when we get up is that it will actually feel like a belt has been taken off of us. All right? These guys can make your hips tight, but your glutes will remain open. It's kind of a contradiction, but if you'll see what I'm feeling, what I'm talking about. If you are feeling like this, if you're having this type of pain, you'll stand up and all of a sudden you'll feel like, wow, I can stand up a little bit straighter and it's easier for me to bend over. Okay, so we want to place about 4 to 6 minutes of pressure in that guy. We can move side to side, cross friction it a little bit. We can just glide up and down with the ball. Whatever the case, you want to get in there and be pretty aggressive. Okay, 4 to 6 minutes on this guy, mobilizing that guy. And if you have a problem, I would say probably 4 to 5 times a week you want to mobilize it. If it's just a little bit tight or you're not really having a problem and you want to keep it open, I would say probably 2 to 3 times a week, 2 at the minimum.